Okay, hold on. Slow down. Good news. Good news. I get to see my parents tomorrow. Bad news. I have to watch the Kings play basketball. Good news. I get free food. Bad news. I have to watch the Warriors play basketball. So it's kind of, it's give or take here. Ask me 3-4 months ago about this game, I might have been excited. Ask me now, and, the Warriors are dog shit. They ain't making the playoffs. Kings are even more dog shit. They weren't even close to begin with. The last time I saw these two teams play, it was a fun match. The Kings were, not the best, but they were certainly there. Warriors were in the hunt for sure. They needed the win. It was an exciting game. Now, I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. Shit is diabolical, let me tell you folks. It's bad. The old basketball season has turned out well. I watched the Sharks yesterday. They lost horribly in a game they really needed to win. So I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs. So I'm even more sad about that because now I don't even get to watch the Sharks. Oh, they're playing today. Okay, so the Sharks lost. Okay, let me check NHL standings. Hold on. Are the Sharks still technically in it? That's what I need to know. That's all I need to know. Hold on. Let's see. We're checking the data, folks. We're pulling it up. Beep boop beep boop beep boop boop. Okay, do you understand? I need to know this. Okay, here we are. Sharks, they're 77 games. They've got 81. They are still very much in this. They are down by 3 points to that wild card spot, and they're playing the Anaheim Ducks. Oh my God, they're playing the Anaheim Ducks today. Oh goodness. Yeah, they need this win like bad. They only have like 5 more games. They really need this win. They cannot afford this. Genuinely, genuinely, they need this W now. All right, they need to lock the in. Okay, Sharks. I need this from you. Shark, I know you lost. Last night to the Edmonton Oilers. I understand that you lost to the Edmonton Oilers, who are not that much better than the Anaheim. I get that. But now is the time that you need to play good. I'm back. Let's play some hockey. Bull steroid? I hope they don't give Bull steroids. He's already so strong. Do you understand? Roblox hockey? Why would I ever play a game? Many are asking. Come on now. Don't be ridiculous. Have you seen Nike stock? What did Nike do? Is it just like generally people not giving a shit about their products, or did Nike do something? What did Nike do? I mean, I'm not gonna pretend to be like #1 Nike supporter over here. I'm not Nike's biggest fan or anything, but the fuck did Nike do? You think they need a spot here? Oh no, it's just empty. Oh no, it's full. Oh, they have goalies. What a shame. Man. Bad management or something? Well, I don't know. I feel like Nike is like from a bygone era, That shit better make me money. All right, Mr. Stock Trader. I wish you luck on your fucking quest, my boy. That's all I can do. That's all I can do is wish you luck on your quest. What did I want to talk about? Oh, I wanted to talk about something, but I have to wait until Amelia was here because she was the one who asked me for this one particularly. I listened to her Melanie Martinez album today at work. I'm rank 1 in my class. Well, that shit can go really quick, okay? you know, Mirez, okay? You're gonna play it, you make one bad bet, and it's all gonna go to shit, okay? You know it. Are you gonna beat the market? The answer is no. The real way that you should play those stock trading games is literally just by buying the safest stocks and just holding. Just buy all the safe stocks, buy a bunch of like Costco and shit. Just like a bunch of stuff like Berkshire Hathaway and fucking Costco and just run. Yeah, index funds, all that shit. Just literally buy all it, let it ride, and just let all the rest of your competition blow themselves up. It's just better. I promise you'll do better. Low risk, high reward strategy. But exactly. Or because this is a game and you're not a fucking loser who plays like a nerd, you're gonna buy out. You're gonna ball out. Mir's out here studying quarterly earnings reports. He's like, I know. All right, and that's what I want to hear. I want to hear no bullshit, pussy ass, fucking. Oh, I bought some bonds in an index fund. I don't want to hear any of that. All right, we better be going balls to the fucking wall. Okay, I better be seeing you buy some bullshit. Okay, some absolute bullshit. Have some prop firms. How do I tell them? Hey, the only way that you can get people out of their stupid stock trading phase is by letting them lose money. Genuinely, that's the only way you can do it. You just have to let them suffer. If you don't, then they're just going to keep, they're just going to keep thinking about it. That's what I did. That's what happened to me. I was once stupid. And I thought I was better than the stock market, and I lost like $100. I sucked that loss. I lost like $100, and I felt horrible. And I'm like, never again. All right. I hope you know. I glove something. I am going for risky shit. Look, if you're gonna play the stock game, you should be going for some risky shit. If you're gonna play, real money, then don't be doing some bullshit. Okay? Oh my god. Put it on the index fund? Yeah, exactly. That's what I do. It's what you should do. Why do you think I still have, like, how much money do I have in my fucking stock trading account right now? Well, my mortgage paid and all. I type shit. Exactly. I'm just waiting until the fucking depression hits so I can buy a house for real cheap. Or, alternatively, stocks will all crash and so then my money will become worthless. Or, even better, the currency becomes hyperinflated so all my money becomes worthless. It's even better. There's so many different options. But the best part is that even if you lose your money on stocks, even if you lose all your money on stocks, your money still maintains value because it's all relative. Your money is still maintaining value just by being in the stock market, okay? Bro, investing in AI? I'm not investing in an AI. I know that shit gonna go crashing down. But you have to understand, once the AI bubble crashes, everything else goes down with it, okay? You know it, I know it. We're not stupid. You're not stupid, I'm not stupid. Don't be stupid. Everybody knows that once, OpenAI is exposed to be the flop that it is, it's done. All right, our stock market is going in the chum bucket. And I think that's good. I think you should be excited for that prospect because it means that we might actually have the potential for an actually profitable future that isn't full of misery and pain. Do you understand? Right now, we live in suffering. We live in pain and suffering right now, okay? We do. We do live in pain and suffering, and we need to detoxify the body. And the only way we can do that is with a fucking depression. We can only do that with a depression, okay? It's going to be a tough couple of years. A tough, half a decade or so, and then we're gonna bounce back, Do you understand me? Do not lose hope, ladies and gentlemen. Once you're 30, we're gonna be doing great. But your 20s are gonna be shit. Your 20s are gonna be shit. I'm just letting you know right now, okay? Don't get it twisted. The 20s are gonna be awful. But you have to hold. Maintain hope. Put 20K on Nike right now. I will absolutely not do that. I have 3K that I need to invest right now. Should I let my chat decide what I invest my 3K dollars into? I'm not going to, but it'd be really funny if I did. Do you think bonds are secure under pressure? It depends what kind of bonds. I mean, the only kind of bonds I care about is like government bonds, right? Lay America. Those are the only kind of bonds that I trust. Max out fucking Roth IRA, boy. Well, the thing about that is it is already maxed out. I literally can't put any more money into my Roth IRA, or else I get in trouble. Then index funds, don't worry, brother. If you saw my portfolio, you'd be shocked with how safe and secure my my bets are. You'd be like, damn, Sheep has money for the future. Sheep is playing his money safe. AMD underrated stock. That shit made me more than Apple and Nvidia combined. I mean, maybe, but that's only because AI. You must understand. All computer is kind of up right now. All of tech is up because AI. Oh, this is bad. I think I slid too far there. Hold on, I need to be recording this game. AI, that good thing AI not move until 2037. It's gonna crash sooner than that, I think. All we can do is hope, boys. Keep hope yet. AI will collapse. Sam Altman-Fried will go to jail for fucking, I don't know, collusion or some shit. I have faith. ChatGPT hasn't made... No, of course not. Of course it hasn't. Are you kidding me? What makes anybody think that shit would ever be profitable, okay? This shit is goofy as fuck. More RAM! More RAM! Start the RAM engines, boys. Not enough. We need more. Ah! Uh-oh. Oh my god, Styx just bullied the fuck out of Concord right there. What the hell? You saw that? He just fucking knocked him out of the way. You said, get the fuck out of my way, boy. Jeez. Styx, a brutal hockey player over here. Oh, Birdie W, what a pass. Sorry, had to hit that shit out of here. AI animation is fire enough? No, I don't believe it. I don't believe the AI film stuff is ever going to be good enough. I just don't believe it. Maybe. I mean, it's close. It's so close, but I think that there's like a, you know how like, you know, like the exponential graphs like will never hit zero. You know, it starts really strong and then it like starts to curve off. I think that's what's happening with like the AI film stuff. I think we keep seeing these innovations and it gets smaller and smaller, but it's never going to reach the point where it's like it's good enough or it's as good as like real human-made animation. There's just going to be too many of these like little continuity mistake errors that it's not going to be able to handle. That's what I think. But I also could be wrong, and I'm willing to be wrong on this, and I'm kind of terrified if I'm not wrong. I really hope I'm correct. Sheep03 anime. I hope I am so correct on this. You have no idea. I pray. I beg and pray. I mean, I don't think they're ever going to be able to like recreate real life filmmaking. I think real life filmmaking will like survive. But like animation where with like custom art like you know, like they'll never replace like video game filmmaking or like real life filmmaking. They're just never going to. But animation is where, you know, that's the only industry where I think they have a chance of penetrating. Yeah, I think the voice acting, Kalshi, dude, fucking Kalshi is... They're stupid, dude. They've been advertising like crazy. And maybe it's just me. Oh my god, how do you save that? Oh, never mind. He's a bum. I don't know. How is Kalshi like advertising so much? I don't understand. When did they start like jumping up? I feel like I've seen them like a little bit here and there, but suddenly Kalshi has just been everywhere, man. Like, what's going on? Pixar quality animation. I think I saw that. I think I remember that tweet. I remember it being like, yeah, I guess. I mean, if you like, if your brain is the size of a peanut, I bet that looked really good. That's what, you know. And you know what? Some people with peanut-sized brains are probably like clapping their, you know, their hands together. Oh, you know? Oh my God, it's amazing. All over sports Twitter. What the fuck is sports Twitter doing with AI? What does sports Twitter need AI for? The only thing sports Twitter needs AI for is for slander. And that's the only thing they should be using it for. Okay? You understand me? They sponsor people with like the amount of likes they get on a Kalshi promotion tweet. Maybe I should promote Kalshi. Sheepo3 promotes Kalshi. Threepo she. Well, I know how promotion works. It's just, you know, it's kind of just come out of nowhere for me. Or maybe I've just been seeing more Kalshi ads recently. I guess of all the sports books, you know, Kalshi is the one that does like all the other kinds of betting, so it's easier to fucking drop money on it. Hard Rock Bet or Rain Bet. I think you just have to go into different niches. It just depends what like niche you're in. Everybody's got their own gambling sponsorships, okay? I thought the reason why the sports books could sponsor all these people is because they were making fucking hella bank. Is that not the reason they have enough money to like sponsor everything? Because they got hella money? Because they got like hella money? Oh, that's why I'm not getting any shots, because it's a fucking 3v2. I was wondering why I've been doing nothing all day. I'm like, you know what, boys? I would really like if you would take a shot at some point. That would be nice. But apparently TBH Silence has decided that playing the game is not worth it. My friend is sponsored by RainBet. How did you get a friend sponsored by RainBet? That's crazy. Don't worry. When I get a gambling sponsorship, I want everybody to know, right here, right now, that if I ever get sponsored by a gambling website, it's going to be because I am making ridiculous amounts of money. I hope you understand. The only reason that I'm ever going to come out here on this stream and shill for gambling is because I am making a fucking ridiculous amount of money. Okay? I want to make it perfectly clear so you guys can like understand like where I'm at here. Conservative influencers. Hey man, you like if I ever switch up on you guys like crazy style, I hope you understand it's for a good reason. Okay? Understand. If I ever quit my job and then suddenly start promoting, you know, and suddenly I have a gambling sponsorship, you know, those two things are not, you know, disconnected. We contacting the government? Low-key, you probably should. You should probably contact like a mental health line or something. Call like a police wellness check or something. Because that means because that means the ADHD medicine has failed. The bipolar medication has failed. And we're really in the deep end. Aiden Ross is about to make you box alien, baby alien or something. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that sentence mean? Baby alien? Is this like some chud meme that I'm not familiar with? No, it's a midget? Okay, so it is a chud meme I'm not familiar with. It's just like a bunch of red pill guys laughing at short people. Haha, they're short. Jesus Christ. You know, I was actually having a really woke thought. I've been having a woke thought recently. Like a super woke. Oh my god, what a save. Sorry. Yeah, I was having a woke thought. I was thinking about how the concept of ovulating seems super tied into, like, misogyny. Interlinked. I might have to make this save. I'll explain what I mean. No, I'll explain. Hold on. I'll explain. I think I was out of position for that save, but okay. But what I'm trying to say, what I mean by that, is that it feels like a lot of women, like, talk about, like, oh, I'm so horny, I'm just ovulating right now or something. Like, it feels like they use the concept of ovulating as, like, an excuse to be, like, horny on main. And it feels like that is, like, a super, like... Because, like, back in the day, like, women weren't allowed to be, like, sexually promiscuous. That was, like, seen as, like, uncouth. And so, you, like, as a woman, you had to, like, hide that shit. You couldn't be sexually promiscuous. And so it feels like this concept of, like, women blaming their, you know, their desires for, like, you know, sex and affection and whatnot on this concept of, not this concept of ovulating, but the act of ovulating. It feels like that is, like, integrally tied to misogyny and sexism, right? Because it feels like it's just another way for women to hide the fact that, you know, they're just trying to, you know, they're just horny, right? It feels like they're trying to justify it. And it's like, why do you need to justify that? Why do you need to justify the fact that you're just horny, right? Why don't you talk to him? No. The fuck? Save. No, I'll just keep talking about women's issues. What do you mean I have to talk to a woman? Are you kidding me? The fuck? Hell no. But what I just said was based. I think what I just said was based. I could be wrong though. As not being a woman, you know, would entail. Now, when I talk about women's anatomy, I'm like, at least, like, you know, being a straight white male, you know, kind of necessitates that I'm, like, wrong about 50% of the time when it comes to female anatomy or something. Rose about to show. What level genocide is this? This is why I hate you guys. You guys are just waiting for, like, you know, Rose just comes into the ring like the fucking... Uh-oh. Like the goddamn gladiator or something. You guys are just waiting for my ass to get cooked. Oh, no! Fall Gaze, you're scaring the fuck out of me. Fall Gaze! What the fuck? I saved it! What the hell? Fall Gaze. Fall Gaze, why? You're scaring the hell out of me, brother. No way! Oh my god, I didn't get the glove. Sorry, I blinked. Why am I listening to War Owl music? Like some certified War Owl bangers right here. Okay, I gotta... Suddenly the Gyat entered the field and the whole concept of the game changed. Oh my god, huge save. I haven't gotten a single glove, and yet I'm still locking in. 3 shots, though. Hey, what's up? That's right, Sheep isn't totally ass. He's just half-ass. Bro, my team is getting Kentucky fried. I got done. I'm asking if I applied for G5. Bro, why are people talking about Generation 5 for Progeny so much? What the fuck? Leo, let it breathe. I don't even know what happened in Gen 4. What happened in Gen 4? Does anybody know here? Does anybody have any idea, concept of the lore? I could probably ask Charles if I wanted to. Okay, learn to read? I don't fucking give a shit. What the hell? You think I give a fuck? Asking me to read and shit. As if. It's gonna be the next ish 1,000-player Civ. I mean, Streets say a lot of things, man. Street said that the fucking Darkest Memories high school event got put off by another month. Streets are saying that. The fucking high school event is never gonna happen. No! What the fuck? Never mind, I'm ass. I'll have to consult the Streets. Thanks, MJ. Did you take that to the higher-ups? No, not yet. Looking for a Civ that doesn't exist. I'm still building cool. Dude, I should show you. I spent like a decent amount of time on the interior of my basement. It looks really good now. Or at least half of it does. I have one part of my basement that looks really good and the other half is like not decorated at all. Once we run out of blocky hockey to play, I'll show you. It actually looks really nice. I'm really happy. I think you guys will like it too. I think you guys will be like, damn sheep. You know, you got some help with that, but it wasn't like that much help. I did get help with it, but it wasn't that much help. Fall gaze, don't look at me like that, brother. The last time I gave you that puck, you let in like 2 fucking free shots on that on my net, bro. Fall gaze, don't fucking look at me like that, brother. Don't give me that look. Come on now. Or he was staring at me, man. Fall gaze, I need you to chill the hell out. I'm just spitting facts here, brother. I'm just spitting facts here, brother. Blue Leaf just typed some bullshit in my chat, and I just don't want to read it, but I know I'm gonna have to. Once I don't have any justification to, like, focus on the game. Those are like, that's like ancient brain rot. We are so ahead of the curve here. Come on now. Did you see that, guys? I actually gloved the puck. Guys. I did it. I gloved the puck, boys. I was so happy. I could cry. I'm so overjoyed. If I actually just focus on playing the game and don't, like, talk about random BS with my chat, I actually can do okay. Yeah, Blue Leaf is on some, like, he you know, he just came here. If you miss a save, just say was reading chat. I'm not gonna, like, self-promote in the middle of a blocky hockey scrim. What kind of low-born scum do you think I am, okay? If I didn't promote during the high pixel days, back when everybody was, you know, promoting their open party shit in high pixel chat, you think I'm gonna do it now? Exactly, MJ. I had an outright ban on that. I said, no, we are not doing that. Do you understand me? Sheepo3 said, absolutely not. You think I'm gonna switch up now? Exactly. I want to be celebrated for that. I want to be celebrated for that. I deserve to be like... Oh, this song is sick. It's like blew up on TikTok like a while ago. Oh, everybody's just leaving. We're cooked. Are you not celebrating because you want it celebrated? Sorry. Worth asking. / team join away. Right here. Oh, the puck is in the floor. Hold on. Damn it. The puck's in the floor. God damn it. Oh, dude, it's so cooked. puck is in the fucking floor. Pull him on. Somebody call a penalty, please. This is like IRL hockey. It is actually, believe it or not. You wouldn't know. You've never played hockey. You never even watched hockey. You never even conceptualized hockey. Who is Chinese Christ? Sorry. That kind of came out of nowhere. Who the fuck is Chinese Christ? Have you? I mean, I played roller skate hockey. Play like street hockey. Hold on. We're back. I was really good at hockey. Have you? Jeez. He did not talk about hockey. He did not. I was on the turf hockey kit. That's fine. That works. I played on the street. The streets. Have you read his works? No, I haven't actually. I make it a point trying not to read philosophical works because they're boring as fuck. Respectfully. And they're also horribly written. Most of the old philosophy books are written like by toddlers. And I'm not kidding. The classic works of literature are written like they are awful, awful writers. They have great ideas, but the writers are fucking terrible. I would not want to, like, trying to read that is like painful. It hurts. I'm so glad he went for the post and not in like the very obvious hole that was between me and the post. Sun Tzu Art of War might draw for 4 years. I mean, I found an audiobook of it. Why would I want to read it though? Wasn't Sun Tzu like not even like a general? He just had he was just a guy who had a couple of ideas about war. How many wars did Sun Tzu fight? How many rings did Sun Tzu win? I actually want to know. What are his credentials to be talking about the art of war? Also, like, reading the art of war has to be like the most performative thing ever, I think. If you're trying to be an alpha male, like, to be fair, like, all alpha males are like by default performative, but if you're trying to be like the super performative man, reading the art of war has got to be up there in terms of the most performative things you can do as a guy. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like what, in what aspect of your life are you ever gonna need this information? The art of fucking war? Are you going to war? Are you fucking volunteering in our military? You realize, like, all that shit is outdated. We have drones now. Do you think the art of war fucking holds up when we have drones? Are you kidding me? Bro, we have stealth bombers. Do you think the high ground means shit? Are you kidding? The fuck do you mean take the high ground, bro? Why is the power play in negatives? Sorry. Save. Fuck. I can't glove. I need Technoblade level Minecraft PvP knowledge? Yeah, bro. Just because Technoblade said the fucking art of war suddenly. Oh my god, the art of war, the art of war. If some engineer is cooking up some anti-drone shit. The anti-drone shit is more drones. Do you understand? Do you understand? What do you think beats drones? Drones. It's the best way to beat him. Like, are we dead ass? Why is my teammate trying to score on me? Knock. Knock. I've never seen you before, Knock, respectfully, but you gotta lock in, brother. All right, he might be new. I'm not going to be mean to a new player. He's trying his best. He's got good positioning. I'll give him that. Look at his positioning. He's playing solid. He's playing back. Blame be a little bit. He could be a little bit more aggressive, arguably, but you know, hey, I'm splitting hairs here. Kind of smells like it does not. I don't know what Ultra Kill smells like, but I can guarantee you the smell in this stream is not of that. Who is Chinese Christ? I have low. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. This guy's not new. What a save. What a save. What a save. Come on, Chinese Christ. Oh, Chinese Christ. It does not smell like Ultra Kill. You guys are in the wrong place. You guys must be getting that from next door, okay? The next door guy probably plays a lot of Ultra Kill. Not me. You guys got bad spells. Hey, you want to talk about games that are shit? Speaking of games that are shit. Sorry. Total non sequitur. Pokemon Champions, eh? I hear the gamers are calling that shit mid as fuck. What happened? Pokemon Champions done felled off, brother. I never liked Pokemon Champions anyway, is what the people are saying. To be fair, only releasing with like 100-something Pokemon is kind of crazy. Not that I hate that. I think that's like the least problematic part, honestly. I hope that the meta that is forming is good. I think having a limited choice, like, that's kind of what I wanted from Pokemon Champions, right? The fact that the Pokemon Company can now create, like, better metas because they have full control over what Pokemon are legal. I think that's cool. I think that's cool. However, what I didn't realize is that with all these cool new features that the Pokemon Company can now add, I forget that this is still the Pokemon Company. This is still Nintendo we're talking about. And with all, like they will add all the cool shit, and then they'll take away all the cool shit as well. You know? They'll take away all the bad parts about playing Pokemon, but they'll also take away all the good parts about playing Pokemon too. That's the thing about, you know, Nintendo in general. They take away all the good stuff and all the bad stuff. It's like a trade. Mega's got Mega Cuck though? Well, I mean, apparently they have like shit abilities now. And they're gonna give like 2 abilities to fucking more, you know, get more Calyrex, please. I don't know if he's even legal. Probably not. I hope not. Why is Rayato here? What the fuck is Rayato doing in my server? I own this hub. Oh, what a hit. KG Spacey. He gets mogged. There is no shot for you, my friend. I apologize. When is Brock coming? The most competitively viable Pokemon. Just wait until they add Assault Vest Brock, okay? It's over. No, I like the concept of like limiting stuff. I think a bunch of people are just hating. I like the concept of limiting stuff. Nice save. Like having limited items, limited Pokemon, like all that is very cool to me. I hope that the meta is good, basically. Not that we haven't had shit, you know, metas before, but still. Having limited options breeds creativity, I think. Or at least I hope it will. Who knows? Oh, it's overtime. I should probably lock in. I just hope they fix all, like, the bad stuff. You know, it's too bad they don't have 6v6 singles, but honestly, I'm almost glad they don't have 6v6 singles, because that means Smogon will exist forever. We'll never be rid of Smogon. Oh my god. He pulled that. I did not expect him to hit that. Not gonna lie. I was so out of position. He ripped that. So yeah, I'm has Stalwart. I mean, they always give him Stalwart. A Stalwart Pokemon. Let's see. What does Stalwart do? Star Wars makes its users' moves ignore target redirecting moves. I mean, that's pretty good. That could be good in some. I mean, I guess in duos that's pretty good. No. What is mega? What does Mega Victory Bell do? Wait, it do? Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the AI explanation, and that shit is just a lie. I want to look it up. I don't know what it does, but it looks like crazy strong on paper. I didn't even know that was coming. I just locked in. Clean, brother. Meg Halucha gets no guard for some reason. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Do we want? I mean, of all the Pokemon, I feel like Halucha should get a good Mega. I like Halucha. That's cool, you know. It's whatever. To be fair, it kind of sucks to not see Skarmory back, because I know Skarmory was a bigger part of, like, the older metagame, so it kind of sucks to see Skarmory get, like, power crept, even with a Mega. That definitely sucks. Mostly it's being used to skill swap onto Oko move cheese. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, no guard means everything is 100% accurate, no? I see. Okay, that does kind of reek of cheese. Not that I would know, because I can't play the fucking game. I thought they were going to do like a joint mobile and Switch release. No, apparently I'm just getting Omega fucked. I'm not allowed to play the video game until like decades later. Fuck ass. Maybe they shouldn't have rushed the product. Or maybe they should actually, like, you know, give enough manpower towards a Pokemon game to make sure it's good. What a save, what a save, what a save. My team is just playing defense right now. Come on, Knock. You got this. What a pullback. Oh. He tried. He tried, okay. Oh, nice pullback, Knock. Oh, okay. Well, you okay? Here we go. Okay, never mind. I'm really glad that was off target. Okay, do not give Sir Bingus Bongus an in. He will take it a mile. Oh, come on. Oh, here comes the breakaway. KG Spacey. He's on it. He goes. Oh, okay. Well, we're still 2-0. We're still 2-0 up, so just, you know, lock in. Look at my team. Look at my team. Isn't it great? Oh, look at that. Huge. Dude, who is Knock? Who is Knocked? Have I seen this guy before, or is this guy who's changed his username? It's got to be something, because, like, this guy is kind of balling right now. Hold on, who is this guy? Somebody's got to have changed their username now. Knocked 21? I never heard of Knocked 21. Some alter maybe? Or somebody... I don't even know at this point. Lock in. Yuppie has left the game. Tragic. At least we actually get to play blocky hockey this stream. I think this is a marked improvement from the last couple of streams. I was like 50-50 in my positioning. Giving up more of the weak side arguably could have led to some bad outcomes. Should have backed up more there, I think. He was angling weird. He had a weird angle compared to me, so I think just like walking it back, just shutting off the walk around was probably a good idea. I got into P2 at the last possible fucking second. Holy. I was almost like, I was for sure that puck was going straight through my legs. That 5-hole. Today I learned 5-hole is actually a hockey term, like a real life hockey term. It's not just like a... Oh my god. That's so terrible. That's really bad. No. What I was gonna say is that apparently 5-hole refers to the fifth hole of a goalie. You know, like a goalie has one body and 4 limbs, so there's 5 holes between like the head and the 4 limbs. You know, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then underneath the leg is 5. That's the 5th hole. Which I didn't know. That's pretty cool. And so when they call it a 5-hole, it means going underneath the 5th hole. That's why I have the P2 to stop the puck from going underneath me, the 5-hole. And so the 5-hole just transcended into like a type of shot, you know? The 5-hole shot, the 5-hole pass. It's just a name for tech. Yesterday I learned that my friend I had from like 2020 is a famous YouTube artist. What do you mean by famous YouTube artist? Like they are famous on YouTube for being an artist, or they do artists for famous YouTubers? Or they do art for YouTubers and they're famous because of that? Post shorts and TikToks? Okay. Shorts creators, and show me the bank account, and then I'll tell you how big you are. I find shorts to be bait. The amount of bots in my goddamn Twitch chat, there's so many. They're this never-ending fucking swarm, ladies and gentlemen. It's ridiculous. Oh, this could be bad. Thought it was going to be a lot worse than it was. It was a good idea from Noct. I like the concept of it. What is Chinese Christ 52 up to? Let me check. I'm actually kind of curious. Although shorts are bait, but still. Can you give Chinese Christ a fucking break? I'm sorry, it's just the username is throwing me for a loop here, okay? My apologies. Oh! I did not mean to unglove that. How the f did I glove that in the first place? 720 and... Oh, okay. They're doing pretty good for themselves. It's not bad. I made the save. I hate how I sometimes get the unintentional glove into the unglove, which is very annoying. Thank you, Noct. Oh, this is bad. Oh, what a pullback from Noct, bro. He just... What a save. What a save. What a save. Don't go for that slot pass. Never mind. It's okay. You can have it. I didn't want that slot pass anyway. Oh, Chinese Christ! Not the unglove you were looking for. But still, nice glove to start with, alright? We love the start of that. You're like me, Chinese Christ. Me and you are the same. Hop on Rocket League? No! That game actually takes skill. You think I'd be doing something so ridiculous? Like playing a game that is actually hard? Are you kidding me? Do you know who I am? Oh, yeah. That's good. That was a good one. That's unfortunate. This is why you're dodging Ultra Kill. Bitch, it's a solo player game. Oh. Who taught these JBHLers how to clear pucks? That's my good friend Goose, though. I don't know the other person too well. Shut up, Chinese food. Damn. I'm holding. Thank you. Yum, yum, yum. Give me that puck, boy! I said a yum, yum, yum. Who? Why is inaudibly? Why is inaudibly just watching that? Chinese knocked 21? I don't know. A diabolical combo for sure. Yeah, get that shit out of here. Did you think before you spoke? Ender, you're getting toasted by fucking Missia of all people. Who? What the fuck's Missia doing toasting people? What the hell? Come on now. Lock in. Oh, KG Space. Hey! What a pass! Chinese Christ. Ende is my friend. It's okay. Bro, you need to stop typing in chat and you need to start saving the puck. You know, I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking at all. I said, fuck that. No more thinking for me. I'm done with thinking. And I stuck to that promise. Who are you, Knocked 21? Why are you so... I don't know how I feel about this guy anymore. Suddenly I'm a less big Knock 21 guy. My fandom for Knock 21 has diminished rapidly. What the hell happened? I don't know. It felt like it just left my body. It's like a spasm. Chinese Christ 52 is typing in chat again. Stop thinking. I did stop thinking a little bit. I think that's good though. To just turn my brain off a little bit. Stop thinking so hard. The man who thinks all the time. Not a good thing. What a save. Sorry. That was mean. Oh, yep, baby. I knew you were going for that 5-hole. I knew you were fucking hungry for it. I left my my strong side so wide open. It's diabolical. It was crazy. My weak side, or sorry, my weak side was so wide open it was crazy, and he still went for the 5-hole. Or sorry, not the 5-hole, the post abuse. He still went for the post abuse. Sorry, I messed up that entire sentence. My weak side was so wide open, and he still went for the post abuse. Come on now. If you want to think about something other than thoughts, I mean, what else does one think about than thoughts? At least tomorrow should be fun. Oh my god, that slide. Yeah. Disgusting. No! Okay, I really gotta lock in here. We are giving up way too many opportunities. Oh! Knocked? You are letting Sir Bingus just run my post like a fucking... You're letting that man do unspeakable things to my post, and I do not appreciate it. KG Spacey. I was about to say you cannot be serious until it worked. You know what, KG Spacey? I take it back. Oh, what a goal by Knock 21! What a goal! Okay, lockdown for the next 2 minutes, baby! Knock 21! I might be back on the knock train, ladies and gentlemen. I might be back on the knock train. Okay. We do have to be good, though. If you sell this, you die. Okay. The stakes are high. The stakes are high. He's gonna pull it back. Oh my god, he saved it. Fuck my life. With a broomstick. It was a nice attempt. Okay. I was about to say this is where sheep sells, but then KG Spacey fucking bailed me out. This is the part where sheep sells. Oh my god, KG Spacey is the defensive fucking messiah, brother. I don't even know what to say. He stopped that. He stopped that. He really is him. 2 times I could have been sold. And 2 times fucking KG Spacey comes in and saves my dumbass. Okay. 3rd time's a charm, though. Oh no, we're still... Are we really not going to receive a shot in the next 2? Come on. That would kind of invalidate the whole bet. At least give me a shot. Make me have to do something. I almost threw that, and it wasn't even like a shot. Yep, okay, damn. The last 2 minutes, and I don't even have a shot to sell. That sucks. Damn. Oh, man. I was actually going to do something for a change, and then I didn't even get a chance to sell hard. I tried. I really did try. Believe it. Pure Leaf can't even get off a shot. Ridiculous. I did not deserve that win. I'm alive, but I don't deserve it, you know? I live, but it feels unearned. I'm terrified, by the way, that I'm going to be playing in the WJC, which is coming up soon. I'm going to be fucking awful. I have that thought a lot in my head, that Cheapo 3 is going to be genuinely so shit in the WJC. Because I will be playing in that tournament, and I might get a starting position in goal. I don't know if I will get a starting position in goal, but knowing my status, there's like there's a higher likelihood that I get a starting position in goal. And that is a terrifying thought, that I might play a game. Oh! What? Chinese Christ. 52. Chinese Christ, 52. You can do play-by-play instead. Well, I'm already good at it. Play-by-play, bro. I'm already good at it. Play-by-play. Why would I want to practice something I'm already like the best at? When I could practice something I'm not the best at. Own goal. That's right. I get the goal, not you. My credit, not yours. Serpingus Bongus just loves playing, bro. He's got love for the game. We're switching to hide and seek. I could run a game of hide and seek because I could put up the money too. That's the thing. I'll put up a game of hide and seek for 30K. Watch the people flood in. I was about to jump out for that puck. I really was. I don't know if T-Pain ever was in pain. I don't know about the T-Pain lore, but I don't know if, like, canonically being in pain was, like, the reason he called himself T-Pain. Why did he call himself T-Pain? To be fair, I never really asked that question, right? It always kind of just felt right, you know? It's like, oh, that's T-Pain. It's like asking me, like, oh, why did you call yourself Cress? It's like, well, you know. It's never been a question that's crossed my mind, you know? It kind of just is. The goalie that always thinks. Damn, Noct just crouching that like a demon. That was a diabolical... I should have crossed to the other side of the goal. I need to be more aware. A goalie that never thinks. Sock relief. When has anybody ever called you that in your life? Name a single time. Person, place, time. Exact. Down to the minute. Right now I did? Well, I'm talking about somebody else. A man that's not named yourself. Come on, inaudibly. Come on, inaudibly. You had a wide open shot. I have to prepare my shot, myself mentally for a shot. That's what I have to start doing. Like preparing myself like mentally, like a shot is coming, and so I'll be ready to to go for a glove. What if she wasn't a goalie? Then this stream would be way less entertaining. I'm gonna tell you right now. If I was not a goalie, no more conversation. We're not talking about anything anymore, okay? This stream would be awful if she wasn't a goalie. You think I'd have enough brain power to yap at all? I'd be fully focused, locked in. I'd be doing like, dude, I'd become a reaction image. Watch your tone when talking to Soccer Leaf. Don't call him that, Mirez. Don't encourage this. You're not even a philosopher. I'm a teacher of philosophy. I hope you know. So you better be talking to me with some respect when it comes to philosophy, brother. Speak to me with some reverence in your tone. MD. Philosophy. I'm a medical doctor, but I'm solving people's... I'm solving the real questions that matter. Not how do we beat cancer, but why does cancer? That's right. It's deep. Oh my god, Noct just hit a fucking move, brother. Noct just hit another move. Holy, hold on. That train of thought is wiped off the map. Oh, inaudibly. My boy. My boy. I wanna say I feel sorry for that, honestly. Why does cancer sheep? How is cancer? Did you ever ask about cancer's feelings? Is cancer moral? Is cancer good or evil? Does cancer even map onto what good and evil mean? What a save, what a save, what a save. That's actually an interesting question. Does like natural phenomenon map onto good and evil? Like, can we call cancer evil? Is that like a thing that we can do? Like, could we call a tsunami evil? Could we call an earthquake evil? We could say maybe they're bad things. They are bad. They're not good. But are they good? I'm really trying to like Noct 21. I really am. It's getting difficult. A lot of good people cancer and then bad people don't. Well, I mean, like, but I think there's a meaningful difference between like good and evil versus bad and good, you know? There's a difference between, I don't know. It just like, it feels like evil and bad are two different concepts to me. Right? I don't think you can map on evil and bad as like synonyms to each other. They are different things. Or at least in a moral sense. I think in like a colloquial sense, maybe good and evil or like bad and evil are like kind of like the same, but when we're talking about a moral sense, I think bad and evil have to mean different things, or else that we are kind of like we're kind of in the sauce, you know? Kanye is... Bro, what the fuck? Why did my glove just decide to lock in? Excuse me? The moment I stopped playing in BHL scrims, my glove is actually good. Who could have guessed? My own teammate just tried to score on me. Knock 21. Why? If me jumping on my grandfather's dog counts as evil, jumping on your what? Can you explain the situation to me in detail? I'm interested now. This is sounding like how that one guy's granny got blown up by a bazooka. I was 3 and you jumped on the dog. You jump like you how big was this dog? Was this like a large dog? Is this a large? It's not funny. It's not funny. You fucking jumped on a dog. It broke its back. What the fuck is wrong with you? Blue Leaf, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Yo. Yo, Blue Leaf, what the fuck? Did they check you into his site? Did you like at least feel bad afterwards? Were you like, damn, I feel really fucked up for that dog? Like, were you like sad? You're like, oh no, I'm so sad. I hurt the dog. Because like I've done dumb shit and like hurt animals before, but I'm like, you know, I always felt bad after. It took a couple of years to kick in. Being 3 wasn't good enough to like give you a sense of like it's not good to, like what you were a fucking psychopath when you were 3? Jesus. You're killing me right now, bro. This is like the funniest situation. That's why I had it coming. So I really had a good reason. He jumped on a dog's back and like broke it, dude. I don't know what justification could there possibly be for this. He killed a dog, dude. He just fucking killed it. It bit my brother once, but like, was your brother fucking with the dog? Normally, dogs don't dogs aren't like hunting down people just to bite them, right? Like, you gotta be doing some shit to the dog. He was crying? I would argue that was doing some shit to the dog. I would have also bit the kid if he was crying too much. I sympathize with the dog. Oh, what a goal! Knock 21. You know what? I'm siding more and more with this dog. I think that you are actually morally evil. Actually, soccer leaf. I think you are I think that you're not just bad, you're evil. That's what I'm saying. Oh my god. Get that shit out of my fucking goal, dude. Oh, damn it. Gotta kill some of those street dogs. Are you... Is this a dog whistle for homeless people, MJ? No. They are... I don't know. It sounded like a dog... Gavin Newsom? Hello? Welcome to my chat. Been a while. Most homeless people near me actually show. That's true for the most part. As long, like the only problem with the homeless people is that sometimes they stay on the front porch that leads to like the one of the entrances, like the side entrance to my apartment complex. Sometimes homeless people will just chill there because it has like a little enclosure over the top, and it's really annoying. I wish they wouldn't do that, but for the most part, homeless people like they generally stay out of the way. I think. I definitely think homeless people give a bad rap, or get a bad rap. Mostly, you know. And I understand why local businesses hate them, but still, you know, I think for the most part, like, if you don't fuck with the homeless people don't fuck with you. And that's kind of just how you should go through life. They look at me with eyes, you know, exactly. But, like, I don't, again, like, that's just, like, again. Like, who's, like, are we seriously going to care about, like, oh my god, the eyes of hate? It's like, okay, come on, man. That's, like, every single foreigner ever, okay? We're not gonna... Sorry, that sounded really racist. They did not intend it. I meant like not immigrant, but like tourist, or like whenever America goes, like an American goes abroad, they like go and fuck up the culture. Some areas just really hate tourism. Okay, what can I say? So that sounded really racist, but I promise it was not intended to be racist. This is not like a Sheepo theory is you know, another classic Sheepo theory racist moment. I shouldn't say even classic Sheepo theory racist moment. That sounds like I'm like casually racist all the time. There are no classic Sheepo theory racist moments. In fact, there are no classic racist moments. Maybe there's a couple classic racist moments, but certainly none done by Sheep003. You said all Mexicans were made. I literally did not say that. I want you to find me a single fucking clip of me saying that. I've talked about my maids that were Mexican. Not that all maids were Mexicans, but the maids that specifically came to my house were indeed Mexicans. What am I to say, MJ? What am I to tell you? What words am I to speak about my maids? That they weren't Mexican? What, do you want me to deny them their identities? Is that what you want from me? The maids that came to my house to clean the house were Mexicans. That is what they were. It's not an insult. It's not an indictment. It is a fact of life. Come on, Noct. I believe they were from Mexico. Specifically. I could be wrong, but I believe specifically they were from Mexico. That was their country of origin. That is one thing I could be wrong on, but I believe I heard... I believe they were specifically from Mexico. They could just be Latin American. They could just be from South America. They could be from South America in general. But I believe they were Mexican. You racist? I'm not. Just because they were brown and speak Spanish doesn't mean they were Mexican. No, I'm talking about, like, on their fucking, like... their contract. Okay? I don't, not contract. What am I saying? I heard them talking about it. All right. The few times that they weren't like, you know, just speaking, I think either Spanish or Portuguese. I couldn't be sure. I was young at that time, but in one of the English conversations they had with my parents, I remember them talking about. Look, man. Maybe they're from Brazil, okay? Again, Sheep is trying to cover all of his bases here. Were they Mexican or not? I can't give you 100% confirmation. You know what? I'll say it. I shouldn't have been so confident in their country of origin. I should have been a little bit more passive on that fact. They were Latin American maids. My Latin American maids. I shouldn't say mine. They were not mine. I was a child. They were my parents' Latin American maids, not mine. I did not own them, or I did not pay them to be the maid. I was not part of that arrangement. Believe it or not. Are you forcing them to work? Ask my parents. I don't know if my parents were like involved in like involuntary servitude. It's entirely possible. I doubt it, but you know, it's possible. Name the native tribes where they were from. You hate all Hispanics. You know what? I hate all Hispanics. You caught me, MJ. The mask is off. I can't win this one. Name my native country, or you hate all white people, MJ. Name my country of origin, or you hate all white people. Germany? You know what? I don't even know. I think it was Ireland. I think it might have been Germany. I'd have to check. Honestly, I don't know. You know what? You know what? You get a pass. We're still undecided on you, MJ. I don't think it was Germany. I think it was Ireland. Because I think, like, at least my mom's side of the family came here during, like, I believe, like, it was, like, during the time of the potato famine. Which is when, like, the time that my ancestors came over to America. So I believe it might be Ireland. But I'd have to do, like, a 23andMe or something. Not that I'm ever going to really do that. I don't really particularly care. But I don't know. Maybe if, like, I get a girlfriend and they're like, oh my god, let's do a 23andMe. It'd be so cute. Yeah. Hellman probably German? Maybe. I actually don't know what the origin of my fucking last name comes from. Why is Ende here? Get this bum out of my arena. It's not spelled like that, but you know, you get the gist. If I ever get married, I'm taking my wife's last name. Respectfully. I don't know if I want to keep being a homan for the rest of my life. I think I'm taking my wife's name. You want it knocked? You want it to... You want it, boy? You want it, boy? Come get it. Come get that puck. Oh, KG Spacey! And Chinese Christ is just not paying attention. My last name means durable tower. Why would it mean that? It is Germanic origin. So probably my father's side of the family must have come from Germany. Kialis. Hispanic Spaniard's name. Yeah. Durable tower. Either way, race is something that I just, you know, I don't know. It's whatever. People be having races and whatnot. You know how people be with their races and stuff. Having them and whatnot. You know, I actually had to purchase a VPN service I purchased a VPN because I wanted to watch illegal streams. I wanted to watch perfectly legal streams is what I wanted to do with my VPN. No, I worked. Surfshark was the cheapest. It's all right, bro. Look, I guess it's just like race doesn't mean a lot to me. I know like definitely like that is not an opinion. That's not an opinion that will be shared by many. But for me, it's just kind of like I don't know. It just doesn't. Maybe just because like this is why like I've been more like I don't know comfortable with like the white people have no culture arguments or like the insults. But it's like I don't know. It's like whatever. I don't really care about like me being white. It doesn't mean a lot to me, which I guess is like arguably part of white privilege or whatever, but still, you know, it's like whatever. I am white. That is what I am. How do you respond to someone calling you racist without saying you got POC friends? I don't know. You kind of just don't. At that point, you're like, if somebody is gonna like just call you racist at that point, it's like, I don't know. I'm not gonna like, I don't feel the need to defend myself against like, you know, like if somebody's genuinely gonna come and call me racist and genuinely believe that, then it's like, okay, I just don't want to like, I don't like that person. I don't want to hang out with that person, and I don't want to hang out with people who are gonna believe that person. Because if somebody's gonna believe that person uncritically, then it's like, okay, then they're probably just a shit person. At that point, why would I spend time wasting, you know, my life thinking about what they think? That's not my business. I don't think I'm racist. I don't believe I'm racist. I am not racist. I'll say that. I am not. Oh, we're playing hide and seek, boys. We might have to lock in. You think I'm gonna come in your bitch ass VC inaudibly? Hell no. You think I'm gonna give you guys airtime, bro? The last time I got in a fucking call with a bunch of BHLers, bro, let me tell you, fucking mistake. All right? You just have to remember that like some people are doing some crazy shit and they are like not like, bro, some people are doing some crazy shit in their free time. And I have to remember that, and I have to remember that like I hang out in a lot of communities that are a lot more like progressive and friendly towards a lot of stuff, and this is not one of those communities. I have to remember that. All right, some of these people are fucking wilding out here, okay? When I got motherfuckers in the VC comparing how many times they've said slurs in their fucking private DMs, it's like, all right, we're just like at some point we're just like, yo, this is like a fun game, but like some of these motherfuckers are crazy. I'm okay with not being in the VC. I'm totally okay with not being in the VC. I'm just saying I do not want that shit on my stream. I'm okay. I'm sure you guys are great. But hey, me and you are not like compatible on that wavelength. Do you think you're cooked if the CIA finds some of your DMs? I'd be embarrassed. There are some DMs that I've had with people that I would not want leaked to the public out of like, you know, shame. But nothing that would get me in trouble. Nothing that would like get me canceled. Not even like Pyro canceled. That's the thing. Not even my like not even Pyro Cynical canceled. Where he's just like forced to like bear the fucking his mark of shame for the rest of his life. Not even that. I don't get freaky in my DMs like that. Especially not my Discord DMs. Well, there was I don't know. I don't want to talk about that time. It was a very sad time in my life. I don't want to speak on that. That was like the pandemic had just started. It was bad. All right. It was like the pandemic had just started and I hadn't started streaming. It was a bad time in my life. I'm not going to speak on that. That's maybe the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. No cap. And I have not told anybody about it, and I will not tell anybody about it. It is like it is the secret shame in my life that I will hold to my chest, and nobody will ever get to know about it. Yeah, I even like I'm willing to talk about like my fucking like my cringe fucking Republican arc, my cringe fucking you know right wing rabbit hole arc. I'll talk about that, but this arc of Sheep was like that was 10 times more shameful. And I'm better now as a man, as a person, as a human, but it's just it's nothing political, believe it or not. Politics was not a part of it. It's the classic weakness of man, you know. And I fell for it. And I got better, but still, it was there. You guys, I mean, like, I mean, you ever wonder why I rail so hard against eat-aters on this stream? All right, it's not it's not for no reason. And that's all I will say about it. And I can't have you guys. I'm being very serious here. You cannot use this to shit on me. Okay, I cannot have this as like a. This cannot be like a quirky, like, oh my god, it's such a funny joke. All right, you can use Welcome to Burton and all that shit. You can use all that, but this hits a little bit too deeply. Okay, this is hitting a little bit too deeply. You guys are gonna have to chill out. You guys are gonna have to respect my boundaries here. I know that my boundaries are like the loosest ever of anybody ever, but you guys are gonna need to be like respectful about this one. You guys gotta be respectful about this one. Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't tell. I need to find hiding spots, by the way. Hold on. We have to find hiding spots. Let's see. Here. We can go up the stairs. Ladders. This is a pretty good arena for hide and seek. There's a lot of like little cubbies. Here, I've seen people hide in these like little holes in the wall, and they've been pretty successful. I feel like we can do better though. Maybe up here somewhere. Maybe up in the stands, maybe. But most people have like the audience turned off, so it's not really effective, you know. Any way we could get out of the arena? Like some cheese, maybe like a hole. That looks like a hole. No. Downstairs is an idea. I can't find anything. Maybe inside the locker rooms. The bathrooms are too obvious. I could hide like right here, maybe. If I'm desperate, I can go there. I need to join Skater really soon. I can't find a really good hiding spot. Okay, maybe this arena is not the arena I wanted. Everything is basic as shit. Damn it. That's a good one here concession. I don't know about the concession spot. I don't like it. I mean, up here is like a this is a death pit. I don't think that's any good. Oh, up here? This could be pretty nice. Like in one of the boxes. The boxes look nice. Here's the caster's booth. You can't really get in here, but all the boxes are kind of the same, though. And if we're in fucking media... Okay, hold on. We have to find a secret. Bro, we need to find a spot. Hold on. Maybe concessions is the move. Like back here, that'd be nice. Oh, this is pretty good. Wait, hold on. Hold on. This spot kind of cooks. I like that spot. Hold on. Okay. Hold that spot in memory. That spot cooks hard. No, I think that's the best spot we're gonna find. Loke. What's in here? Nah, just bathrooms. Bathrooms are a terrible hiding spot. Don't get baited by bathrooms. They're all bait. Okay, we have to get into the hiding spot, boys. We're safe. Okay, we're gonna hold on. We might just gonna keep going for a little bit longer. See if something else catches the eye of the ever-present eye of Sheep 003. Maybe something in here. Oh wait, shit. Could we like drop down here? Oh, this might be the God spot. Oh brother, we found the God spot. I just found the God spot. You think it's too obvious? No, this is too good. Maybe it's too obvious. Maybe I should go back to the other spot. What do you guys think? I need some help here. Chat. Come on, chat. Give me some fucking advice. Do I go for the one spot or the other spot? Right there? Okay. We're gonna hold. We're gonna hold. Hold! Folks! Hold! Hold the line. Fernando Mendoza getting cooked right now because of George Floyd? Who the fuck? That's the guy who got stepped on, no? That's the guy who got stepped on. Sorry, that's a crazy way to describe George Floyd. That's the guy who got stepped on. It really is modern day. Maybe Sheba is racist. Jesus. Frick. That's how you know I'm really insensitive, when you use the word frick. He's seeking now? Alright, we're locked. If you said that 5 years ago, you'd probably be homeless right now. They'd find me, bro. This is why I'm glad that I'm not big, because I'll have streams like this where I'll just say shit. I have to be careful. Alright, we're locked in, boys. They're seeking. They're coming for us. But Sheepo 3 will not be cummed. No, sir. Sheeple 3 will not be came so easily. Do you understand me? Look into my eyes. What do you see? I feel like it's hard to tell who's been found or not. Maybe if I was in the VC. Not that I'd ever join that damn VC, but still, you know. I wonder how the Sharks are doing right now. Their game has started. L Sharks. That's what they say in Spain. Scroll past my Yowie and get a new tab. Open the Sharks. Pinche cabron. That, I believe, is a swear word. I believe you've insulted me. Gringo. Oh, yeah, okay. That is 100% an insult. Hey, we're still unfounded. They haven't seen sheep. It means you're the best white person, dude? Yeah, 100%. You know what? I believe that. As a man, I believe that. Look at my shitty skin that doesn't have my back hooves. Well, I'd have to change the setting. And I can't do that right now. So we're kind of stuck here, MJ, okay? You, me, and the TV screen. And my 160 FPS consistent. You see that number? God, it's beautiful. Do the classic rock method. What do you mean by the classic rock method? Are you talking about the I Am Stone challenge? Something heavy on shift? That is true. I don't have something that's like shift keyboard spaced. I need like a sandbag or something. Real macro users? No, bro, I did not play World of Warcraft. I did not play RuneScape. I did not play those games. I'm good. I didn't play Skyblock. Well, maybe I played Skyblock a little. I had a short Skyblock phase. That ended pretty quick. White people love their Skyblock. Why is it always white people? I guess everything is always white people. But still. Because white people always be doing some bullshit. White people have more fun. White people be doing more bullshit, but they be having fun though. You can't hold that against them. They be having fun. Don't lie to yourself. Subjective fun? All fun is subjective. What the fuck are you talking about? Of course it's subjective. You think this? What is this? Does this look like fun to you? Maybe. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it does. It doesn't matter. I'm having fun, so it's subjective. I wouldn't have fun if I was knitting right now. If we were doing a knitting stream, I'd be having less fun. But some people would love to do a knitting stream. Some people would be overjoyed to see Shibo3 doing a knitting stream. White people found joy in killing poor people. Everybody's found joy in killing other people, bro. That's like every culture ever, dude. What the fuck are we talking about? You can't blame white people for everything. You can blame them for a lot of things, but not everything. But more white people? But that's just because there's more white people. The amount of white people in the world is larger. Maybe that's not true, but the amount of white people that we care about, it sounds racist. Maybe there are just more white people doing the killing. It's kind of hard when it's like, well, it's like history had white people like kind of is like the major nations that developed around the world were like white dominant nations. And it's like, okay, well, like, I don't know, man. Like how would have history played out if it was like Africa or, you know, like Asia who had, you know, created these like world conquering dominant civilizations? How would that have changed the nature of the beast, right? Thought of the Holocaust? Bro, I swear to God, there's like 10 times, there's like 10 other shit that's like at that fucking level of horrificness, okay? I swear to fucking God. It's just on a smaller scale. The thing about the Holocaust that's fucked up is the scale. The scale of the Holocaust is the fucked up part. Okay? And I get that. But it's like, yeah, it is fucked up. But it's like, I don't know. You know what, man? I'll say, MJ, I had this thought while at work today because, like, I was listening to some classic fuck men music. Emily wanted me to listen to an album, and I listened to it. Right? And I was listening to the album. It had some fuck men, some fuck white people, some, you know, fuck straight people, the classics. And I'm like, you know, even though I know that this is targeted at a very specific kind of man, even though I know that as an even though I know this is targeted at like the group rather than an individual, it still kind of hurts. It still kind of fucking sucks that I have to be the fucking villain. I don't, you know, I as much as I am, you know, I get it. I get it and I don't get it for like the people who like really hate that shit. It's like, I hate being the villain sometimes. I really do, man. I get that I get why I have to be the villain, and I get that I am the villain, or I have to be like, you know, you know, White people are often the problem, and I get that, but it still fucking sucks, you know? It's some, well, I know people say it's some white people, but then you say all, it sounds a whole lot like you're saying all white people, okay? I get it, I understand. I know. Okay, I understand that this is like, it's such a like a petty grievance in the grand scheme of things, and I understand that. This is like white people like complaining. I hate that fucking phrase. He's one of the good ones. God, I'm sorry, but it's like I get like I understand that my grievances are petty and minor compared to like the overwhelming negativity that is spread against like the other races of people. But it's still like, it's like, damn, bro, it still fucking sucks because I feel it. All right. I can sympathize with you, but I can't empathize with your race struggles. I can't empathize with your race struggles because I'm not that race. But when man, I don't. It's different when it happens to me, bro. I'm sorry. It's not a popular take, and it's not gonna be a popular take, and I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like this is a like sheep talking about how white people have it so hard. It's gonna be a popular conversation to have, but still. You think you'd be an abolitionist? Abolitionist and what like historical period is abolitionism from? Like, oh, abolish from the Union. Sorry, Civil War. I mean, it depends where I'd be born, no? If I was born in the South, I'd probably be a lot more, like, tenable to those positions. Abolish are people against slavery? Oh, abolish slavery. I thought it meant, like, abolish the Union, but... I don't know my history that well. Yeah, I guess it just depends where I was born. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm gonna be like like, I feel like it would be the performative white person to be like the holier than thou. I'm not that, MJ. I'm not the holier than thou white person. I'd probably just, I'd probably just believe where I was born, right? Maybe I'd be better, but, coming across information was a lot harder these days. And if I was surrounded by slavery all of my childhood and all of my adult life, it's like, I know myself, and I know that I am not a mover. I am not a bold thinker. I don't have bold ideas. I have basic bitch ideas, and that's what I do here. Sheep does basic... Sheep is just kind of along for the ride. I have no dreams of, like, affecting the world on a grand scale and, like, changing the world. I have no dreams of changing the world. The Sharks are... It's not even 4 minutes into the game, and the Sharks are already down a goal. I hope you know this. I want to die. Confederates run and Nazis won, you'd be racist? I mean, probably most people would. I'm not a world shaker, MJ. I am what I am. I try my best. This is like the most girlfriend argument ever, by the way. This is like the classic meme of when your girlfriend is asking you about some bullshit. This is exactly what's going on. Babe, if you were born in the 1800s, would you be racist? It's like what the fuck am I supposed to say? No, I wouldn't be racist. I'd be a fucking brave hero that would stand up against everybody. I'd help slaves escape their masters because I was so brave. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to say? You're a sensible guy? Well, it was probably sensible back in the day to be a fucking racist. Back in the day, then there are white people. It was like, oh, it's all sensible. It's obvious that we can't keep these black people. These black people got to be kept up. It's only natural. It's their natural state. It's like okay, man. It's like, Jesus. Would you not ponder like you do right now about slavery? I don't know. Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't. Like, it's such a weird confluence of factors. I probably would ponder, but I'd probably do it like everybody else did and find some fucked up justification in my head to keep going. Right? I'd probably just do that shit. I'd be like, I'd get like some fucked up justification in my head for why, like, I'd probably believe like the freaking like the pseudoscience, like black people's brains are just smaller than white people's. It's just science, right? It'd just be like that, dead ass. That is me, Majay. That is me, Majay. To be fair, like, how am I supposed to disprove that? If somebody comes up with a scientific conclusion, if a scientist comes to my town and says, I have proof that black people's brains are smaller than white people's, what am I supposed to fucking do? Like, say no to the scientist? Like, this guy's clearly a scientist. He's got a degree, and he said, like, you know, eugenics. How am I supposed to disprove that? I come from a farm. I work on a farm all day. I grew up on a farm. And then when my father died, I inherited his farm and I kept farming. I'm probably not rich enough to own slaves. Because, you know, only the very rich would own slaves, but, you know, I'd have my own family farm. And, you know, I'd maybe do some trade with slaves, you know, work with the bigger plantations to buy seeds or something. And I'd see the slaves and be like, it's just normal, you know? Damn, so you wouldn't feel bad? I don't know. I'm sorry for answering this question honestly. I'm sorry for trying to engage with the point, because this is what it's come to. Sorry for trying to engage with the question honestly. I should have just done like the classic like fed up boyfriend thing, like, yes, babe, I would have fought against, I wouldn't have been racist. I would have hated slavery, yes, babe. Even if I was born in the deep south and I grew up on a plantation. Yes, babe. Would you still stream if you were a worm? Yeah, I would stream if I was a worm for you guys, because I just love my chat that much. Wonder what that Seeker's up to. Want to check out? Want to peek out? Oh my god, he's still in the fucking mid-arena, bro. Tell this guy to lock the fuck in. What's he doing? I see him. Dude, this guy sucks. You know who this reminds me of? The Ghost of Wave. Crouching like this, gosh, brings back great memories, huh? You probably weren't there, MJ, but I hope you know that when I talked to the owner and founder of Progeny, he said he enjoyed my character. He enjoyed watching me skulk around the castle. I hope you know that. What happened with Donald Trump? Did Donald Trump just post some bullshit? Is this a real tweet or a real post from Donald Trump? I know why Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, and Alex Jones have been fighting me for years, especially by the fact that they think it is wonderful for Iran, the #1 state sponsor of terror, to have nuclear weapon. Because they have one thing in common, low IQs. They're stupid people, they know it. Their families know it, and everyone else knows it. 2. Look at their past. Look at their record. They don't have what it takes, and they never did. They've all been thrown off television, lost their shows, and aren't even invited on TV because nobody cares about them anymore. Oh my god, that's crazy. Donald Trump has turned on his base. We are really in the sauce right now, boys. When you see one of your goats following Trump, it's, yeah, Trump is, It might be cooked, boys. Yep, this has been reposted everywhere. This could be cooked. All the MAGA is destroying itself from the inside. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we've got Chinese Christ is seeking as well. Wow. Following Nuke Taxu. Isn't that the weird guy who does the animation? That name feels like vaguely familiar. Oh boy. I'm looking at his Twitter right now. He hasn't posted in a while. Conservative VTuber? Oh boy. I hate the conservative VTuber people, bro. That shit is awful. I feel like conservative VTubers are so performative, bro. Like, come on, just like be woke, come on, just be woke, bro. Come on, man. Why are you VTubing and not woke? Why are you streaming and not woke? Why are you doing anything artistic and you're not woke? What are you making art for and not being woke? Be better. Come on, man. Being a conservative is for, like, fucking, I don't know, people who do, like, hard, like, fucking blue-collar labor or shit. Go be a conservative in those jobs, bro. You're not even working your ass off. You're doing a sissy liberal job and you're not even a sissy liberal. Literally. Like, if you're gonna be working in a sissy liberal field, at least be a fucking sissy liberal, dude. Jesus. At least he isn't lollybaiting. You know, different strokes for different folks, MJ. What's worse, being a sissy liberal or lollybaiting? Many are asking. My Discord PFP might be Israel, but it looks nice from a distance, so I'm fine with it. That is crazy. Why? Defending their lollicons? It's... Bro... Going on Twitter and expecting not to see insane people doing insane shit is like going into a zoo and expecting not to see animals. Like, no, I thought it was an art museum. Like, what the f are you doing? It said zoo on the fucking top. You paid for the zoo tickets. It all boils down to not real people. Yes, it's all bots. All the most insane unhinged shit is all fucking bots or people like that just don't like that are just LARPing. It's LARPers or bots. Pick your poison. I'm gonna check the Sharks game again, and if they are down by more than 1 point, I'm gonna crash out. They're down by more than 1 point. I'm crashing out. Their main point is it's an animated character. Okay, here's my... I think it's weird that you watch lolly, but I don't think it's immoral. I think it's weird to watch lolly porn, but I don't think it's immoral. Sadly based, yeah. But I still think you're perfectly allowed to like give the side eye to people who defend lolly or like lolly. I think you're perfectly like it is perfectly justified for you to give those people the side eye. But to call them like, I don't know, to call them like bad people or immoral people, like I don't know, I wouldn't go that far. You got to give them the whole eye, yeah, for sure. You got to kind of like you kind of got to give him like the Homelander wrinkle your face in disgust kind of look. But they're unfortunately not bad people. Speaking of Homelander, apparently The Boys has come out with a new season. Do people still give a shit about that show? I thought it got like really bad. I thought everybody started shitting on it. The new season is so bad. I don't know. I didn't watch the last couple of seasons, so I don't know how bad The Boys is or was, but all I see is a bunch of, like, gore fanfic. So, just seems like, it seems pretty. It seems like a good choice to stay out of it, you know. Anthony Starr is trying so hard to be like Heath Ledger psychopath. Wasn't Anthony Starr like the only thing? Like Anthony Starr's performance was like the only thing I saw celebrated about the show. Has he fallen off too? I thought like the one thing that people were like, oh, Homelander is such a good, Homelander's had such a good actor. I thought that was like the whole thing. The only thing that was keeping the show's, you know, the people alive. He's been trying too hard. Oh no. Well, I mean, I feel like his job is kind of getting harder, right? It's harder to be like subtle because like now he has to have like a mental breakdown now, right? Because like this is the final season. This is where he's gonna get his comeuppance. This is where he's gonna get exposed for being an awful person or whatever. This is where everything goes bad for Homelander. This is where the good guys win. Sorry, the moment you said perfect, I thought of the one Homelander line. I thought of the one Homelander meme when you said perfect. That's crazy. Why are you LARPing the boys? Because it was a meme and I saw it a lot. What do you want from me? I'm not LARPing the boys. I got found, boys. Name 4 characters. Homelander, The Deep, A-Train, and Huey. Checkmate, liberal. Name 10? Nope. You're mad, MJ. Oh, you said name 4 characters and I actually named 4. Get fucked up, brother. Oh, MJ. Knock, knock, boy. You better fucking pay up. Sheepo3 just called your ass out. Hold on. I want to show you something because now Blocky Hockey is dead. Hold on. I want to show you guys something. MJ. There's no limit to the LARP. Oh, stay mad. Hold on. I want to show you. I want to show you what I've been building. And I want you to compliment it. I'm fishing for compliments here. I hope you know this. This is a live Sheepo3 fishing for compliments session. Yes, it's the school. God, if Nintendo wasn't such a shit company, they'd be great. Can you believe? Imagine if the Pokemon company actually made like a good quality product instead of like shit slop. Gosh. Making good games because it's easier and cheaper to put out slop. All right. So we're here, right? Okay. All right. Bear with me now, okay? We're coming down. Oh, look at it. Look at the size of the walls. It's getting a little bit more cracked. And then we switch over to soul torches. Look at that. Now we're getting a little bit, and now we're coming down. Take a look. Take a look. Pretty good, right? It's beautiful. Thank you. Yes. I am looking for validation. Absolutely. Don't look at the center. That's going to be a work in progress. Come on. It's not... Dude, okay, the shelves were initially my idea, but what to put on them, somebody helped me out with that. But, like, this was all my idea. This little workbench was my idea. The bookshelves were my idea. This on the ground, though, that was not my idea. So here's what I'm thinking. I don't quite know what I want to do with this area. And I think for this area, I just want to build more shelves, honestly. I want to add more storage shelves. You see how I did this, where it's like it's kind of sloped so you can see more of the room better when you're coming down the stairs? It's for better sight lines, you know? Pretty cool, huh? Look at that, better... I cut these shelves off, and also look, dude. I came up with this, like the hanging chests and the hanging barrels. That was me. I did that. That was me. Okay, so I think I want to do more of the shelves over here, but I want to do them like maybe the other way, where they're going this way. Hold on, I want to do some like, let me get a... Okay. So what I'm thinking, I'm thinking like maybe bam. But I probably want to kick it one block forward. Be really short shelves. I almost want to do something different. What else could I do different? Oh no, I had an idea for for these walls. Hold on, I want to quickly. Oh, damn it, they don't go down. Fuck, iron trap doors, they don't go down unless they're powered. Maybe I could do, like, red? Maybe we could, like, blocks of redstone behind the walls, maybe? No. So I can do the opposite of griefing, and what would that be? Blue leaf. Okay. I could just do more of the same here. And I think I do want to do that. But the question is, what is more of the same? What is functionally more of the same like? More of the same, but like a little bit different, you know? That's a little... I think I need to, like, change the direction of them to give them a little bit more, like, pizzazz, you know? Maybe we could do, like, a little, like... Maybe I could do, like, diagonal shelves. Like a little box? No. I think the corner shelf? It's... doesn't work. Dust doesn't work. Dust doesn't, boys. And then this is also weird because it's so hard to enter without walking over the water, and that's not what you want. You don't want people walking over the water and stuff and making it all awkward. You want easy access to this middle part of the room, right? What can I build on these walls? Because I have this little... I could build more bookshelves, definitely. But, like, I kind of want to, like... I want to go up top. What kind of, like, variations do we do up top? Because what we did do... is we have, like, just book, and then, like, the paintings kind of added, like, that spice, you know? It was all kind of the same, but it had some spice in it. And then this was a whole custom design that I did. Maybe I could do something like this on the... Because, like, here's what I'm thinking of, right? Like, I'm thinking, like, I want to do something, like, big on this back wall. Like, this right here, I want to do, like, another, like, a desk area. Because we have, like, this desk area. I think I want to do another one on this back wall. But then for, like, what to do on the sides of that, right? What to do on the sides is the question. Maybe if we do some research. Because I came up with these... I came up with this idea by looking at something. Maybe like a blacksmith or like an armory. Hold on. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hold on. I don't want to give people access to armor that easily, though. the only thing that I fear. Students are just gonna like pick that right up. Oh, there's like a bakery. That's nice. That's pretty. Oh, here's where I found this design from. This is a bookshelf area. We could do like a little, I don't know, that wouldn't fit. We are trying to go for like a storage room vibe, so having like individual desks wouldn't exactly make sense, right? Minecraft. See, whenever I go Minecraft storage interior design, it's all like... That's a pretty cool design for filing cabinets. That's actually kind of impressive. So they're all kind of small. We're trying to go a little bit bigger, I think. Interesting. Maybe you could do like blacksmith with like the lava. That could be interesting. I don't know. I think I'm just going to end stream. Probably just the best right now. Because no more blocky hockey and I don't really have any good ideas on what to do right now. We could go. You know, we could do a little bit of late night. Just one more run for the culture. Let's check in with the Sharks one more time. Give me the Sharks update. Still bad, but at least it stayed the same level of bad. It hasn't gotten worse. Blackheart is too hard. Abandon is pretty hard. Castle. How many waves? Best wave is 40. 101 waves? 122 waves? Jesus. Nautilus. Range? I have gotten an expert win on range. Volcano, only 22 waves. 26 waves on expert, but still. People might join me though. This map is not very fun. I do not like it. This could be the one, boys. This is the run. I believe it. Lock on target. We have to go to the outside. Or no, we just have to stay in the middle. Missing all my shots, by the way. Come on, don't split up. You guys have to stick together next time, okay? I think this map gives you hella loot, I believe. At least the fire conveniently kills mobs for me. That's nice. Holy bandages, by the way. I've already got a mortar barrage? My goodness. We are going to need an ammo refill soon, but still. We don't even need to spend money on, like, bandages or health pots or anything. This is great. Oh, that's the ammo refill I was looking for. Oh. You hate to see the aerial support. Oh, and we are on one. Die already, you fat bastard. And we've got premium British tea. Why do I have my... What is happening? Bro, I am automatically firing! Bro, why do I have, like, shift lock on? For my auto? What the fuck is happening? Why is my fucking primary weapon fucking cooked? Oh, I'm dead. No, it's just whenever I swap firing modes. I just have to wait till this thing is out of ammo, I think. Alright, let's just spam ammo until this thing fucking goes. Then we'll be able to turn on semi. At this rate, I'm never going to be out of ammo with this thing. What the fuck? What is happening? Oh, pop a heal. Got him down, boys! One more reload cycle and we're through! Oh, Pillager! Oh, that thing is gonna do hella damage. How many shields does it have? What the fuck? Yo, can we check this Pillager out for performance-enhancing drugs? What's going on? We have boss and... Okay, boss and we have no weapons. I don't think my more... Oh, there's my artillery barrage. At least it did. At least it did some damage. Oh, that impact grenade did hella work. Who's Stonewall General and why does he have full? Do I have 2 bosses back to back? Oh, this is bad. Alright, we got rid of 1 boss. There's cows! Oh, brother. It's getting bad. Okay, we have to deal with Stonewall General. And Horseback Sue. How many bosses are there gonna be? Where even is Stonewall General at? What's his deal? What is happening? They've got the wildlife attacking me. My inventory is hopelessly mismanaged. More Horseback Sioux. Might just be a basic mob. No. I switched fire modes again, god damn it. Okay, this is where things are starting to get hard. Okay, now we're on semi. So we should be able to use the gun. Oh, I got lag back so hard. The pumpkin head scared the bejesus out of me. I can't even front. We live on, though. Oh, we almost got caught in the back. Okay, pull out the speed. And we're gone. Yeah, the amount of mobs are starting to become a bit untenable here. I can't lie. At least the loot amounts are massive. Oh, okay, and there's blazes. Cool, love that. Love that for you. If you're a fan of blazes, this is your time. Live Blaze fan analysis. The Harbor Bomber? What the fuck is this? The Harbor who's and what's it? Who's the Harbor Bomber? Oh, that's the Harbor Bomber. He's in the sky. Oh my god. My health is gone. Oh, it's because he's dropping bombs. You know, it makes a lot of sense now. The name. Oh. Come on. Yes! Huge kill. Okay, we have another bomb. Another boss, bomb, whatever. And we have frickin' not Allays, but the other shitters. Ouch. Oh, that's bad. Okay, Molotov. No, they have a teleport ability. Fuck. No, TNT! Bad. Oh, he's fast! Run! Oh my god! What is that damage? No way! He's gonna fuck me if he teleports. No, he had a charge ability? Dude, that was crazy. I had no bandages. Dude, I was all out of shit. Bro, that boss was crazy hard. All right. And that officially leads us to the conclusion of today. I'll be back, not Saturday? I think I'll be back on Saturday. Probably Silksong if we're streaming on Saturday. If not streaming on Saturday, then I don't know. We'll figure something out on Sunday. Either way, Silksong regardless on the weekends. So if you're Silk posting, get excited for the Citadel, because that's where we're going. It's been real, it's been fun, it's been real fun. I've got to get out of here. I will talk to you gamers later. Peace. Bye. Silksong now? Bro, let me eat. I'm hungry. Golly.